There's news coming out now that the FBI and federal authorities are going to be conducting the investigation of what happened in Minneapolis yesterday and the murder of a woman, a mother, a partner, a legal observer, and the FBI is not going to be cooperating with Minnesota state authorities and Minneapolis's local authorities. It would make the state's investigations much more difficult because obviously there's a federal element to it. The culprit is somebody who is a federal employee, but the incident happened in Minnesota. The citizen who was killed in Minnesota. She's a citizen of Minnesota and the United States. So there is a legal cause of action in Minnesota, both in criminal court and in civil court. Now, with the criminal court, it is a state's core policing power under the 10th Amendment that is being infringed upon if the FBI or other federal agents obstruct or do not actively cooperate and stonewall and get in the way of state authorities in terms of what they need to investigate. And even without FBI help, Minnesota should start its own investigation and collect evidence and investigate this case and then go to court, to federal court, to compel ICE and Kristi Noem to disclose information about the person who murdered this woman and then bring them to justice under state law. There is no qualified immunity for shooting somebody in the face, in the head, when they were driving away from you. If you slow frame the video that was taken of what happened, the car was turned away from the person who shot this woman. And the fact that this person was not hit by the car, the person next to him were not hit by the car. What happened was they're probably not from a state that is icy during winter times, and they were losing their own footing if you look at the video closely, and they were not handling themselves, let alone their weapons, properly. And despite all of this video evidence, the Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, Donald Trump, and MAGA in general is saying that it was because this agitator was running over ICE agents when video information proves otherwise. So I hope that the state and the local authorities wield their 10th Amendment power of policing, of inherent police power, then conduct investigations, reach out with subpoenas, and reach out with other court documents, court orders, to be able to get the Federal Bureau of Investigation and other federal agencies to provide you with the information that you need to conduct your investigation. And if the federal government makes it difficult, then go through the court system, because you have a winning case, because states have a right to have general jurisdiction in policing their states. And when there is a murder in broad daylight, then that must be investigated under state law if it violates a statute. And here, a murder, every state has murder statutes. So Minnesota's murder statute must not be undermined. And this person, this murderer, must be brought to justice. With that said, thanks for listening. Pray for the family of this woman, her child, her partner, her loved ones, and the impact that she made on the community. And band together, stay vigilant. Anybody, nobody is safe. Anybody can get ensnared in Donald Trump's police state. And we need to really wake up at this point and realize that nobody is safe. Take care, everybody.